Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play Starpoint Gemini Warlords, a game by Little Goodman Games. And in our last video we've been exploring a bit of the beginning. I've been playing a bit more to unlock a few more things. And I've got a new vessel which should be a little bit more efficient. We're going to be able to continue the storyline. I've been doing quite a bit of grinding mission to be able to buy this one. And hopefully we'll be also able to see new gameplay. I've been also spending a bit of this time to actually understand the UI, which is not that simple. And the thing is that it's a lot easier to manipulate with a mouse, even though the game is just much more enjoyable with a pad. So I'm just going to make a quick run through so I can just show you a bit how everything is working with the equipment and stuff. Maybe not everything, but the most important things. So we've got a bunch of things, but the thing is that what you see on the left is what you can buy, and depending on what you are going to click on, you can. It's not going to show on these weapons because the wall panel is here, as I can probably show it with heavy weapons, which are going to be different. As you can see, there is magneton and stuff. All these things are going to be heavy weapons I'm going to be able to equip on the ship, and all these ones are going to be regular weapons. So we've got different kind of, different class of weapons, which are going to be available to us with different tier of weapon. We can go with 3 tiers each time, and it is basically going to work the same with enhancements, which are not really, let's say, you're not going to modify the ship. You are going to, let's say, you are going to add a modification to the parts. So you've got different class of things which are going to give you different kind of bonuses, and depending on what you are going to look for, you are going to go for some of these but not others. So if we take a look at the shield, we've got projectile, which is going to give you a boost in shield strength. But maybe you want to go with Vega, which is going to allow you to load your shield faster. Or there is other things like things which are going to be a bit in between. So this one is going to be about energy resistance. You can make a build which is going to be particularly resilient to energy if you are fighting enemy which are going to be using mostly energy weapons, all these things. But these are just, it's more like modification. It's not exactly new parts. Your ship is going to remain the same, but you're going to be able to just specialize it in different side. So it was a bit confusing for me at the beginning because I've been playing a bit of it was not working like that. You were just you were just changing pieces. It was changing the way your ship was flying. But I don't think it's going to change a lot the way these ships are going to fly if you just change a bunch of these. Especially as you cannot really mix and match them. You've got one for each part. So one for the shield, one for the sensor, one for the grappler, one for the propulsion, and one for the transporter. So like that. And then we've got the system. I got no idea what's I believe it might be just a system you've got in your cargo hold, and you can sell. Okay, maybe you can buy extra stuff and just use them later. And then we've got the equipment, which has the most straightforward things. You've got your ship on the left and your let's say the trader on the right, and you can just buy. But I'm going to buy these. All right, and I think there was something else which was not particularly clear with maybe the weapons. So you see on the weapon there is a number here, so you can just buy more than one cannon. So on this one I've got 3, and if you want to buy more, you do not go there and just click on this thing. Let's say these are RAM. I'm not going to go on RAM 3 and just buy more. I cannot mount more for now, but I can go in configure, and I just click on something like that and go on configure, and I can buy more, and it's going to be the same for the missile and stuff. Okay, so I've been speaking enough of this menu. We're going to just go back to the game, and let's see. I could go with jobs, but we're going to try to focus on the missions, on the main missions for a bit, just to unlock a few more things, because I think we are kind of still in the tutorial. I did not advance anymore in the main mission though. But now we've got a little bit more missions which are available to us, different kind. We've got salvaging, which is very simple to accomplish. If you are beginning the game, I think I can recommend you to go for the salvaging mission, as they're going to yield you quite a lot of money, quite a lot of experience, and these are very easy to do. Then we've got maintenance, which are going to send you to repair stuff, installation assault, search and destroy, which are just basically go and kill some ships. We've got installation defense, which is basically the opposite, so you are going to protect an installation, you will need to prevent it from exploding. And deliveries, so I might get more, like time delivery here, but for now I'm just probably not high enough to get more of these. Anyway, let's just get us a little let's say objective. We're going to go to the main mission here, and that should be good. So let's just get out of this menu. I'm going to cover my little gamepad, and we're going to undock. Alright, let's go for it. I could have used one of these T drives, but maybe I will use them later on to come back. It's going to speed up the travel a lot more, and I'm going to just give you a little rotation so you can just see the how this ship is looking like. It's quite pretty. Make me think a bit of maybe not. It's some kind of condensed version of the Hurricane in EVE Online, kind of. I'm going to say that quickly because these are not really the same ship, but the same idea maybe is behind them. Anyway, let's just try to see how far are we now. We are quite far. I might want to just use the T drive. I'm not going to be... Wait a second. Yeah, okay, come on. Wait a second. And I just want to use 2 charge. I feel like it's a bit too much. I'm going to just use 1. It's going to give us a bit of an advantage. Come on, can I not jump around here? Strange. Oh, I could use 2. I'm going to use 2. I'll just go for it. It's going to speed up a bit the way we're going to enter into the action. Yep, I am. And I might be in trouble, but we'll see that later on. So what's happening here? Seems trouble. It seems to be something which could possibly shoot on a planet.
I've got Trace on the comm link. Patching him through.
Alright, so Renal, what do you have for me? What did you find, Wingsar? There is a massive structure here. Transponders say Nyahi ring a bell. It's difficult to say. I've read a report about it. Early colonial period, it was an imperial science complex. It is supposed to be a wreckage now. Any activity? Quite a bit actually. Energy signatures are mixed, but there definitely are or were some Oath ship here. Interesting. That's the second black Oath installation in outer Gemini. Rushing at it won't get us anywhere. What do you propose then? We can't just ignore it. I hope your acting skills are satisfactory, patron. Do a local area scan. I'm sure an outlaw ship will crop up on the radar. I want you to capture that ship. And get on the Nyari using that ship as a Trojan horse. You really think it will work? You must find out what the Oath is using Nyari for. This is the only way. Get going, patron. Affirmative. Let's let this out. Okay, let's just go and scan that thing. Another thing I did not... I was having trouble to understand at first is that there is no, let's say, the locking is a lot more... it's not permanent. You just... When you've got your cursor on something, it's basically as if you were locked. So even if you are not aiming at it, you can just still do that and just make it work. Okay, we've got bad guys incoming. There is quite a bit. So I might want to just shoot a bunch. I cannot capture them all. I cannot expect to have reinforcement anymore. Let's just go and activate the fire at will. We're going to just slow down a bit, because I believe my ship should be much better than theirs. Am I? Oh, I'm that slow. It's a bit too slow. Okay, and I was wondering which one was our bar of structures, but it is just down there. It's next to the speed, which is... Come on, buddy. I'm taking too much damage. I might want to... Do I have anything to repair here? It is not... Let's wait a sec. Yep, we need to equip a few things. So, I do have light repair drones. These are probably equipped. I'm going to pick up my mouse, which is just going to be much more efficient. Are they shooting me from behind? Or just... They might. I just repair bits. My things. I need to shoot them a bit better if I want to be able to dispose of a few of them. They are doing quite a bit of damage. Do you have anything for the shield? I'm not even sure. I just take a quick look here. So ship equipment. I might have some of these. No, I don't. Okay, we'll just try to stay afloat with light repair drones. It might be sufficient enough. You know what? We're just going to give us a little bit of space. I'm taking too much hit. Let's just let them behind a bit. Okay, so many of those. I thought I was going to be at ease, but it's not exactly the case. I can repair again. And let's see, I might want to just try to use one of my skills to just be very stealthy. Yep, I've got my shield which are back. And we're going to try again, but this time we're going to try to use the skills a bit better. So, and how many of these do we have? There is too many. Well, there's so many. It seems to be strange. Okay, let's just try to mark this target. We're going to use the grappler as well if we can. We're too far for now. We're going to get a bit closer. Alright. Let's just get a... Are we alright with yes, we are. Okay, this is probably what we're looking for. Is it not? Okay, we're not invisible anymore. They might notice us. And I cannot grapple the thing yet. Okay, just try to catch them. A little bit. I'm not sure these are the target I'm looking for, but it is a node scientist chip. So it might... Oh, wait, come back, buddy. Okay, he's leaving. So we might get a few available. We just need to go back here. Oh, wait a sec. I've got a bit too many ships here. Can I maybe send something here? I could try to assault the thing. I'm going to scan it. I should have gone invisible. Wait a sec, stop shooting me. Yep, and we need to do better. So many ships, no good. And they are not... Okay, let's just try to use a laser to just take care of them. Oh, wait a second, just taking so much damage. Let's just not let them kill me. Let's get out of it. And let's go. Invisible if I can. Yes. Am I? I think I am, but I'm not sure. Okay, so... I didn't expect this mission to be... that dangerous. And maybe I'm not going where I should be. Let's just take a look at the map. Maybe... So... Oh, my main mission is here, so I'm not supposed to be where I am. So we're not going to remain here. And we're going to try to keep repairing my ship because I might die if I don't. I will need to buy a bit more of these shield items so I can get a bit more shielding if I can. Okay, so I believe there might be some kind of spaceship which is in this asteroid field, and this might be the one I need to invade. Can I get something like... Yes, good. And here we go. Let's just try to disable this ship. Let's just try to change a bit the way we're going to do that. We are going to mark it. We're going to try to grapple it if I can. Alright. And then we'll need to send troops as soon as... Okay, there is a shielding here which I cannot dispose of. We're going to shoot the thing a bit. Okay, so we're doing a bit of damage to the shields. Still pretty insufficient, I believe, but not yet. I'll just get a bit closer. The biometric shield is going to be in the way. Okay, we are attacking the Earl now, so now we should be... No, we are not yet. Just get a bit closer. I could try to use my little attacks. I've got something to disable him. I could use a second one to do the same thing, kind of. Alright, so... Oh, I think this one is probably going to deal a bit of damage. And this one is going to disable it. Wait a second, we're going to take a bunch of missiles. And not yet done, but I could try to, let's say... Can I grapple it? No, I did not grapple him. Just hold on a bit. I'm going to try to catch this guy. I don't want to destroy it too much. I need to capture it mostly. Okay, it's getting down. I'll just repair a bit. Just disable the ship. And now I need to be careful because I don't really want to destroy the ship. You know, I might want to just increase a bit the amount of shielding I've got. So I could do a little bit less damage. And maybe take a little bit less damage as well. Okay, so why is the biometric shield is up? Come on, buddy. Let's see. I'm going to try to LM. It's not going to work. I just need to shoot it a bit more, and I will be able to. Okay, 25%. Now I can do it. All right, good. So now we're going to try to break through. I've got a door kicking action here, so they're going to try to advance carefully. I'm going to ask them to actually attack the place where they are, the cargo bay, so we're going to get a bit of loot, maybe. Alright, now I'm going to ask them to burst through the next door, so they're going to open the engine room, so he's going to stop very, very soon. I'm going to ask them to take care of that room. Oh, I've got some loot around here, and I don't really have so much guys available, so I might want to ask them to leave, come back, and I will just send them again. Okay, I'll just try to deploy my troops again. I've got 35 again. Just try to let them get in. Once again, I'm going to ask them to go through, so they're not going to spend too much time into the cargo bay. There is nothing else to pick up, maybe. Alright, engine room. Let's just ask them to damage engine room. I might want to just let them go through. It might be a better idea. And let's just go through one more time. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough to actually capture the remaining bits. I've been recovering a bit of these guys, so let's just keep going. So maybe was maybe useful. Okay, shield generator, I don't really care, let's just keep going. Weapon control, they're not attacking anymore, so let's just keep going. Only 5 more, 2 more. Come on, bridge. Yeah, I should be able to do it. My 2 last guys are going to be able to take care of it. And now it should be under my control. Yes, it is. Look at that. It's a green one. Oh crap. The ship exploded. Not good. What did you do? It was a simple task. They must have activated... I don't know. Getting around, pump it up, self-destruction. Okay. Focus Vingsar. The council is itching for an excuse to kick you behind as far away from Fianna as possible. So now, what do we do? Find another part? Sooner or later they'll realize their ship are going silent. No, I've got a better idea. Our scout have recently found an abandoned insurgent vessel in your vicinity. It was heavily damaged. Get the ship operational and use that to infiltrate Niari. Okay, let's do that. I got it. I'm on my way. Then get to Niari in that can. Tell them you need urgent repair or something. Use your imagination, but just get that data. Okay, we're going to try to do that. So where is that ship? I might want to just try to retrieve whatever is over there. Let's just get my things back to 33%. And let's just check what is this there. Okay. Oh, wait a sec, don't go too fast. Okay, so we might want to actually take care of that ship. So I was speaking about the targeting things. So if you are using the salvaging stuff, you can actually just hover on the guy, use salvaging stuff, and you can go to another one. So if you want to do the salvaging mission very fast, you can just send plenty of these, and you are going to recover plenty of resource on the same time. Okay, so let's just get a bit faster. I could have recovered the thing on the right, but I'm not. It is not what I was thinking it was. Thought it was some bits of salvaging on the way, but it was not. Okay, so we are almost there, and let's just see. So this time I'm going to be deploying my troop to capture a ship which is empty, maybe. Let's just get closer. So can I do it with 64%, or do I need to shoot this thing a bit? A little bit. No, I don't need to. Let's just go. Okay, so let's just breach. I quite like the boarding mechanic. I find it very interesting. Might want to explore the cargo a bit, just in case we would find something of value here. Alright, good. And here it goes. Then we'll just break through. And we'll keep advancing forward until we reach the command center. Hopefully we'll have enough else, kind of. Let's keep going. It's not going to move, it is a friendly ship, kind of. It's empty, so it's not aggressive at least. Let's just try to reach the command room here. Let's just keep going. Command bridge. There we go. And success now. Normally it should be done. Okay, so I've got a second ship. And Tim is reporting in, sir. The ship is heavily damaged, but they believe they can get it to work. Anything we can do to help? I don't want to stick around here for longer than necessary. We could do a third scan and send it over. Let's do that. Alright, let's just take a look. Alright, can I get a bit closer to see what this ship is looking like? Oh, it's a pretty one. I like these. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to reach an area, but do I want to go with that ship or not? Okay, I don't know. Let's just go. I might want to go stealthy. Because if I'm not, that ship is going to arrive before us. Let's just go. I'm going to wait for the last moment to go stealthy because I've got skills which are not too bad with stealth, but I'm not just going to be enough. Line and wait and relay commands. Okay, so they're going to explain me how to actually maybe command these vessels. So what do I do? Not so much. I'm just going to wait. Going to stick in the shadows here. Incoming vessel. This is Nyari Complex. We are trading your transponder. Identify yourself. Nyari, this is the Zephyr. We are heavily damaged and in need of repairs. Requesting clearance to approach an encore. Stand by, Zephyr. Clearance granted. We're keeping an eye on you. So far, so good. Let's see how far we can get. Do I need to get closer? No, I don't think so. We're going to let the second ship just do the job. Zephyr, we're reading transporter energy signature. What are you doing exactly? We just sent over our repair crew to get the material we need. Why didn't you dock? Our docking clamps are malfunctioning, so we can't dock properly. Oh, Zephyr, all clear. I don't think they'll buy the story for too long, sir. Zephyr, your crewmen are wandering around the station. What the devil are they doing? Let's try to go with diplomacy. So the foreman sent them to tag the material for transport. Ah, understood. Hold on, Captain. Away, team ready for extraction. I've got a bit of hacking, I might be able to do that. Jams and Yari come a race so they can call for enforcement. They'll come out scrambled. They'll sing their broadcasting, but no one will hear. Great work. Let's get out of here. Where are you going, Zephyr? You haven't done any repair. Stand by for inspection. Sorry, Nyari, but I gotta run. And there we go. Do I need to... Do I wait for the Zephyr? I might be willing to do so. But I'm going to begin to advance slowly toward my objectives. It's not too far, though. Oh, seems to me the Zephyr has left. I'm just all alone. Okay, let's just get out of here. It's not too far. What's going on here? We got what we could, Renner. Transmitting now. Excellent work, Patron. Meet me back on Concordia. I'll study the data in the meantime. Any word from Iggs? Yes, she report back. We'll talk more when you get back. Concordia out. Okay, so we need to go back to to Concordia. It's a bit far. I might want to use the T-Drive, which are quite expensive, but it's going to save us quite a bit of time. These are quite useful if you are doing the salvage mission, because generally the salvage mission I'm pretty something like level 8, are giving me something like 200, and the T-Drive are costing something like 35,000, so it is a good investment. Can save you a lot of time, and if you want to XP quickly, it is probably a good way to do it. Still, as I mentioned, tend not to have all the T-Drive you want so often. Well, very far. Let's just jump. Oh, wait a second. Not too far. Going to cost me a little bit too much. I'm going to use 2 of these. I will be close enough, I think. Okay. It's a bit of a waste to go for a third, but I'm not going to be very, very far. Okay, back in Concordia, let's just boost a bit until I reach the station. I'm going to go back to the regular. Alright, access. Alright, let's just load on a bit when we can. Am I obligated? I'm not even sure. I might want to do that though. Okay, back home. Let's see what the main mission is going to bring us. And this loading is taking age. It's happening sometimes. I don't really know why. Establishing comlink with Concordia. We are in Concordia. Things are. X is in trouble. Wasn't she scouting out the location in Australia? What happened? I don't know the details. She got a position through to us, and we lost contact soon afterward. That's okay. Let's just go directly towards. I'll do it. I might want to just sell a few things, just in case. All right, and let's just get out of there. And I think I might be able to use a station to send me away. I don't really remember how, but I will find out. So where do we need to go? Oh, look at these borders. What's going on? Where is she? I think my main mission should be here? No, it's behind. Okay, it's very, very far. Can I use a station to send me away? Yeah, I'll just take a look. Hail. Okay, nothing for me. And transports. This is what I'm looking for. Just get a bit closer, if I can. I don't know if I can use it or not, but I'm going to try nonetheless. I think they're not going to help me on that. Okay, anyway, let's just do it myself. It's a bit far, but I might want to use T-Drive to reach the place in a timely manner. It's quite far. I still got 6 of these. I think it's definitely worth it. And where do we go? Oh, wait a second, it's very, very far. It's going to cost me 5 of these. 6 if I want to reach it right away. No, we're not going to do that. And oh, come on, I cannot jump that far. Or I can do it, but okay, wait a sec. I just go back. I'm going to see if I can buy a few more, because if we can buy a few more, I might want to do a straight jump to our. Oh, we've got a bunch of baddies around. I might want to actually just take a little bit of a fight. Just and fire at will. I'll just try to take care of these. I really love the lasers. These are just so good. Plus, it's going to indicate you very quickly where you shoot. And if you are... Okay, no more. Good. Do we have... I might want to try to capture one of these. If they are actually... It's a miner. Am I... Oh, wait a sec. I can actually send my guys here. I just... Can I follow the guy? I think I can only follow allies, which is kind of an issue here. I cannot follow an enemy. Just let them get in. Alright, I'm going to focus on getting... I might want to actually grapple the thing. And I don't want them to fire on these guys. Let's just go through. Okay, let's just keep going. I want them to reach the... Okay, don't shoot anymore. It is a miner. It might be useful for me to have a few mining vessels. Just keep going. If I manage to reach the common board, I might be able to take control. Common bridge. And it is 15%, it's not too much. Might fail here. Yep, we failed. Okay, so if we failed, I've got a very good way to deal with that. But I would prefer if it was... Maybe I should just, you know, destroy it a bit, and maybe I would have more chance for my troops to be able to get through. Okay, let's just try again this time. I've got very little time to do so. No, it's never going to happen. Let's just shoot this thing. I need to improve my ability to board things because it seems to be quite cool and I like it. Okay, is there any more ships around? Not really. So I was going to Concordia before I get interrupted by these guys. So it might be behind me. And where was it? That way. It's huge and I did not spot it. Let's just go. Let's just dock here. You see there is no loading now. Maybe it's just the first time. And I want to buy... Not here. I want to buy T-drives. Just get my mouse. So T-drives, I've got 6 of these. I'm going to buy them all. It's going to cost me a little bit of money. But it is for a good cause. And I wanted to buy also a bunch of basic shield booster, I think. So let's just buy some of these, like all of these. I'm going to run out of money quite quickly, but I will do a bunch of missions if I need to. And I'm going to sell the damage amplifier. What? Ah, stupid. I've been clicking on sell everything. I've been losing so much money on that stupid little move. Okay, so T-drives. I'll just buy these again because I'm stupid. And done. And you know what, I'm just not going to buy the shield booster because I don't have any more money. So let's just leave. Oh, so dumb. I hope they're going to give me a bit of money for that mission because I'm going to be in trouble if they don't. Hopefully most of the things I'm using were equipped, so when it's equipped you do not lose them. Which is a nice safety. Okay, so let's just jump over there. We'll still have enough to go back to the station. But then we'll be out of T-drive, which is going to be an issue.
We're entering enemy territory.
Yep, we are. What I love is that we are exploring new territory and we are getting XP for it. So we are going maybe to level up soon. It might be useful. Okay, so where are we? Let's just try to help Terra X. So, did the message get through? I wouldn't be here if it didn't. And give me the Citrap Terra. Let's see. No, I was just taking a stroller. I'm going to be normal. I was trying to get onto that big structure over there. Awful foundry, but the local realized I shouldn't be here, so they attacked in force. I got away, but my ship is severely damaged, so we might be repairing that. Did you manage to get any data? No, I didn't. I was trying to keep my crew alive. Thank you very much. So let's just tell me more about the installation. Nothing remarkable about it. It is a foundry of some sort, refinery maybe. They have remote mining ops scattered around the region that ships the raw ore here for processing. Okay, any sign of the Oath? I can't say for sure. They knocked out my sensor quickly. In that case, I'll go get the data from Orpheal. We can't risk them purging their mainframe. Talk to Trace first. He might have some idea on what to do. I'm good. I think I've had enough of Ray's brand ideas. I'll handle this on my own. Blackwell, don't forget he outranked you now. We can't waste the time. I'll get my troopers on one of the remote miner you mentioned. They'll get them to Orpheal. They'll get suspicious if they won't be expecting a freighter to arrive. The ship won't be carrying ore. One of the mining ops will have an accident, and make sure of it. The freighter will be transporting the injured personnel. It will make all feel less suspicious of a freighter coming in without their standard load. But how will they get out? I'll wait nearby and do the extraction swift and easy. Okay, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. You better contact Trace nonetheless. I couldn't since my erase thread, but yours isn't. I'll try to go with diplomacy. The nebula is causing interference. I cannot establish a stable comlink. He's just lying. Wouldn't you agree? All clear. I keep my mouth shut. Okay. Good luck. Let's do that. I'll see you in Concordia. And let's deal with that. Is it 4? A little bit, but not enough for me to activate a T drive, so we're going to save these to come back home as soon as we need. And we should be there in a fairly short amount of time. Let's just take a look quickly at the map, see what kind of area I've been crossing. Okay, we don't really see. But we'll get a little bit of the map explored nonetheless. Okay, buddy. I'm going invisible so they don't fight me. Yeah, but I'm not there. I'm just not... These seems to be different kind of asteroid. Oh, wait a sec. Of asteroid, I should be careful. The invisible thing is just very, very handy. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, we are there. So, I need to disable this, and there is a ship just over there. Okay, so I think the best...
Initializing scan.
Can I get close enough? Alright, let's just get a bit closer. And I need to disable it, but... The response... Is it too far? Might want to try to begin with the freighter first. Okay, I cannot. Let's just try again. We just need to shoot it a bit. Okay, I seem to be walking, kind of. Let's just get a bit closer. So I won't shoot. Okay, so we'll try at 25.
Mining operation is disabled. Orpheus should be getting the information right about now.
Okay. I'll just transport the team into the freighter.
On board, proceeding to Orpheus.
And let's just go to the weapon to let things happen. Okay, we need to go pretty far. We need to check if there is possibility to increase the speed at which we are going to cruise in sublight mode. Because it seems to me we are going to probably cross pretty huge distance. So let's just go invisible. I don't know who these guys are, but oh, direct. Okay. Well, I could just do a little break here and just harvest these because I will need the money. So we need to be at something like 3,800 meta to be able to harvest these. So we need to just one here, another one in very little time here. Because it's taking some time to dismantle these things, so it's important to send a few. Am I too far? Okay, I'm not anymore. And I've got a bit of loot which is coming in. But do we have... Yes, we do have a few more. Let's keep a bit more. Let's go for this. This is... Oh, I deal with the salvaging mission. It's working pretty well. Okay, another one. And the last one around here. Just collect everything. Okay. And I just need for these things to dismantle. Okay, one more over there. Let's just get a few more things and we'll get out of here. just in case we would get something valuable. I've been getting a few skills for these, so you can get a bit more components and maybe more valuable things, but I did not max the thing yet. We'll need to do that at some point if I want to make a bit of money. So where was it? That way.
Engaging sublight.
Let's go.
Adjusting ship rotation.
Ooh, wait a sec. Okay. And what do we have on left? Mr. Signal.
Cloaking field charging up.
Okay, I'm now
Hostile
invisible. Oh, wait a sec. What do we have here? Anubis, I'm coming in. Pretty nice ship. Can I maybe repair it? Let's see. Just need to send personnel, I think. I'm going to alert them.
Brad, we got some minor hull issues. Would you lend us a hand?
I might. How do I deal with that?
Thank you for the repairs.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
good. And I was going that way.
engaging sublight.
We're not too far now. Okay, almost there. I won't have my stealth ability up though. We're ducking now, sir. We've passed the security checkpoint, so far so good. Found a terminal, accessing now. So the security is tight. We can't get through the firewall to get the data logs. Damn, get ready for extraction. And I do not have tactical appraisal, so I cannot help them on this matter. So there might be another possibility. We are near the officer quarter. We could grab one of them for questioning. Not the best solution, but I'm not leaving here empty-handed. Do it. I could have gone with that war commander, set up an explosive diversion first, so it'd be easier to get out of here. But I do not have it, so I will just go with the first one. We're coming to get you, commander. Come on, I'm just going back. I've got very little time. I might want to use a T-drive. Let's just not waste time just looking for them. I'm just going to, let's see, go that way. Alright, I've got 40 seconds. How far is it? It's friggin' too far. Let's just use a T-drive.
For T-jump.
It's a bit of a shame, but if I want to be in time, I do not have so much.
All hands be advised. We've entered a hostile region.
Okay, so are we there? Yes, we are.
Engaging sublight.
And we are in. Let's just rejam in time. And do we have them? Not yet. Maybe a bit closer. Transport away the team from Orville. And done.
Teams on board with the prisoner.
Just in time.
Initiating sublight.
Let's get out of here. Where are they? Okay, let's go invisible so they don't follow me. And let's just let them behind. I'm not going to fight them. My ship is too small, I think. I need to get something a bit bigger. It might be a frigate class though. I might want to check that. Maybe I'm saying stupid things. And we've left the area, sir. Excellent. Send Wars to Trace, apprise him of the situation, and tell him we are bringing him prisoner. What do you have here? Wait a sec. We've got crates. I don't think I can send. No, I need to shoot these. I'm too far. Okay, I'm not too far anymore. Let's just try to shoot it properly. Oh, wait a sec. Nah, we're not going to do that.
Initiating sublight.
Oh, we've got friendlies. Let's just try to give them a hand.
Captain,
Wait a sec.
enemy territory.
Yes, we are, but we are not going to be for long. Let's just try to use our friendly little... No, let's just try to use a bunch of things. Okay, no more. Let's just go for the next one. We're taking hits. And I do not have any more energy to shoot, which is an issue. Okay, it's back. Let's try not to eat the thing. I might want to go and use a little bit of auto-aim. And do I want to try to go and infiltrate them? I might want to try to do so. Okay. Alright. Just breach.
Is down.
Now let's just take a look at what they've got. Good things to collect. Let's just keep going. Alright. Did I remove the... Nah, I did not. I keep going, buddies. I could have just disabled the engine, it would have been probably more efficient. And I cannot go further, so we're just going to try to go and remove the shield. We'll try another assault.
Is at 50%.
Okay, let's try again. I cannot. Okay, I'm just going to shoot the thing. We're taking damage, but not as much as they do, I believe. Okay, we're going for the L. Do you have people ready? Not yet. Might want to go with Fat Will. Okay, this ship is brilliant. I'm taking more damage than necessary. It is probably... I cannot... Nah, I cannot use... I could grapple the thing. Except I wasn't really doing so. Yes, the little noise was a good indication. I've got a buddy which is helping. Good.
Target eliminated.
Okay, so we are going back to Concordia, I think. Were we not? Yes, we were.
Engaging sublight.
And are we close enough to use the last remaining T-drive I've got? I've got something on the way. I'm going to make a quick break because it's going to first save us maybe a bit of T-drive, but it's also going to maybe give us a little bit of things to recover. So I could just bring a bit of money home, it would be nice. Okay, we've got somebody which is in trouble here. Need to be repaired or something. Okay, buddy, what can I do for you? I'm going to L them.
Oh, good. You picked up our distress signal. Our ship needs some repairs. Could
Okay.
you help us out?
I'm going to do that. Let's just take a look. I'm going to send a few men to take care of it.
Thank you for the repairs. We appreciate it.
It's quite fast, though.
Affirmative. Engage sublight.
I believe we might be getting a bit of reputation with that, but I'm not sure we're getting much. Okay, we are probably ready for the T-drive now. What is this? A gas collector. Nice. So I'm going... Okay, what? I'm going to make a little detour. Where was it? Let's just check. Because I'm actually appraising the map a bit on the way. What is it for? I wonder. No, it's not for. It is a place where to put a gas collector. It is not... Oh, it might be a gas collector already. Seems to be an enemy location for now. What was that? Okay. Got a,
Captain, we're flying through enemy
yeah, it's a no, and we're even in trouble, kind of, but it's not going to last long. Now we're getting extra info on the map. On this location, we've got an artifact vault. Okay, we're almost back in our territory. I'm going to just keep pushing, and we'll probably use one of the T-drive when we're going to be back in our land, so we don't get to spend too many. We've got a bunch of crates, plenty of gas pocket here to recover. I think it might be the plant we're aiming for down there. Okay, how far are we now? Almost. I'm just going to try to praise the next X here, so we can see a little bit better. Okay, more people to fight us.
We're entering hostile territory.
The place is swarming with enemies. Need to be more careful. But they are not following, so we are all fine. Okay, let's just aim for Concordia. What's happening here? Okay, Captain, the Concorde issue free to drive charge for any long distance Concorde related mission. Okay, we might have wanted to just do that. Okay, let's just do it.
Realigning course.
I think I've been burning T-Drive for nothing. It's not such a big deal, I will just grind a bit to recover the money I've been losing. So we can go a bit further. And loading is there again. Strange. I said it was done. It was not coming back, but it is. And it is truly back. Come on, buddy. You can do that. Hope we're not going to have any issue. This station is so... Okay. And let's see. So I've got a few things to sell. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's just see. Do I have nothing to say to anybody in there? It might be something I would be willing to do. Not really. Where are they? Transport prisoner to Concordia holding cell. Okay, can do that. Here he goes. Need to speak to Rena now. Kidnapping? What the hell were you thinking? Let's say we need info, and this was the only way. Excuses, why didn't you contact me before running off snatching people? I couldn't reach you. We were in the veiled cloud. Comms are jammed in there. It's true, sir. I can confirm that. We should work with what we have, Trace. I'll talk to the prisoner. Don't even think about going near that cell, Blackwell. X, I'll deal with you later. Yes, sir. Get out of my sight, both of you. Seem not to be very happy with our performance here. And we've got a new level up. Nice. Let's just see what we're going to be able to spend these on. You've got one skill point, which is going to be enough for nothing, I believe, because most of these are going to cost 2 or 3 points. The last one is going to be locked until we reach level 10 here. And we've got no perk point to spend, so we cannot do much. But there is plenty to do, so we'll need to level up a bit more. As I was saying, I've got already the Diplomacy level 1, which has my basic trade, but I've got also Junker and Salvager, which are helping with the salvaging mission. And Fixer was already there, plus hacking as well. Very handy. Might want to find a few more nice, useful perks for dialogues, like Tactical Appraiser maybe. I just need to find out what I want to sacrifice to be able to take these, because you cannot get everything. Nonetheless, let's just keep going. So I have a new mission here. I need to talk to Trace again. Okay, let's do that. Patron Warden Trace wants to talk to you. Patch him through. I'll be honest, Blackwell, I'd rather send eggs on this after what you did on the last mission, but I don't have an alternative. She's injured and I won't risk her well-being. Okay, so I'll do my best, Trace. What do you need me to do? I went through the data logs you retrieved from Nyari. That combined with the info the officer you printed in on Orpheal paint an interesting picture. What's the scoop? What do you want to know? Let's see. Do we know who Scarlet is? We are mistaken. Scarlet is the name of a ship under the command of a certain Amairi Ben Sarah. She is a Black Oath high-ranking officer who organized the attack on the Icarus. I'm not completely sure, since sensor logs from the incident are sketchy, but I believe she was also present during the attack. Good, finally have a name for our enemy. Let's talk about something else. So where do we find this Ben Sarah? We don't know exactly, but Intel suggests we should focus on Baldor Republic, on the Baldor Republic. I've been in contact with an acquaintance of mine in the Republic, Leonard Maxton. He works directly for the Chancellor. Unrest and problems are nothing new for the Republic, but lately they've been having increasingly more problems with an outlaw group. That's what he told me anyway, and it could be linked to the Oath. You'll meet him soon enough and he'll be able to tell you more. Any clue is better than none. Let's talk about something else once again. Any info on why the Oath attacked us? Nothing exact, but I doubt we'll find an exhaustive political manifesto explaining the Oath's villainous agenda. What I can gather so far, I'd say we're dealing with a group of political extremists convinced the Concord is the main culprit behind all the trouble in Gemini. I cannot gauge the Oath's overall strength at this time. That's something at least. Let's talk about something else. That should do it. What's next? To sum up, Amari Ben Sarah, captain of the ship Scarlet, is behind the attack on the Icarus. She's Black Oath high ranking. We've got intel she's been operating in Republic territory, or maybe even from Republic territory. An acquaintance of mine, Leonard Maxton, has agreed to help us investigate. Go to planet Baldor and contact him. He'll tell you what to do next. All clear? Ben Sarah, Scarlet, Maxton on Baldor. Got it. Don't do anything stupid again, and if you haven't already, you should look into buying better weapon for your ship. Don't fail me on this one. Okay. So we've got quite a mission, and I believe, guys, that we are going to conclude this video here. I hope you like it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And until next time, guys, have fun!